the activities on the phone, but not
Mhm.
for online lessons.
Okay. Because in the future, um, I remember you already started several lessons at school until now, right?
Yes.
Mm. Um, After you get the result of the English entrance test, do you start studying your the curriculum in English completely?
Just a minute, I need to do something with the Wi-Fi. Just a minute.
Sorry?
So sorry. Okay, okay, được rồi. Cái Wi-Fi
Yeah.
này. Okay.
Mm. How about the lesson at school? When you first started until now, did you study all the lessons in English, or it depends on the kind of subjects? Some in English, some means English, some means Vietnamese.
Yes, about the lessons.
Bị mất tiếng rồi.
Trở lại đây.
Em
Yes,
nói lại chưa?
about
Em nói lại chưa? Are you
um,
okay?
yes. Hồi nãy nó
Ừ.
bị out, yeah.
Ừ.
So about the lessons, I have like joined two lessons up to now. Is one is called um something I forgot, and another is introduction to logistics. The first
Ừ.
one we had in like 2 weeks ago, the first time, and she spoke like English for the whole lessons. But
Ừ.
at the second subject, the teacher asked us about should she use English for the whole lesson, and we said that um 80% of English is okay. So at the second
Ừ.
lesson, we have a little bit of Vietnamese.
Ừ. I don't think the student choose Vietnamese because you all study English curriculum and pay a lot of money for that tuition, right? And
Yes,
studying English at the first time at the beginning may be difficult to you all to understand the word in specialized uh, industry, but you all should get yourselves familiar in that situation, and it benefits both for your future job and your current English skills. Okay, I'm not sure why that teacher asked the student in that way. Is she still young, or is she the kind of uh, experienced teacher?
yes, she said that she was about um 30, yes, 30 years old. She's turning
Mm,
13 this year.
1995. Yeah, born in 1995. But it's okay. Maybe still okay for all the student to choose 80%. But in the future, if it's still okay, I'll continue ask the teacher to speak completely 100% in English. It's good for you all to. I guess after you graduate from university, your English is better than me because every day you study specialized vocabulary and you improve English every day. So after 4 years, your English is much better than me. Now we continue the lesson. Open your book, page 39. Now listening skill. Ah, First time you moved to Hotel City for university education. Can you hear me? Did it sound
Yes,
okay?
yes, I can hear you.
You are using 5G, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. I listen to some strange sounds. It's so difficult to hear. Do you look at the signs or just look at or follow the map on your phone?
Like
Right.
when I get to school or something.
The first time you went to Ho Chi Minh City and you try to get yourself familiar with the roads in your neighborhood where you are living now.
So at the first time I was about like I wanted to get my bike out and go for a ride, but my friend she said that we should like went for a walk to get familiar to the street easier. So I remember that we took uh yes we took a we walked to my school and then to her school on foot
Mm. Mm.
for the first time here.
Mm. Do you feel it's very complicated and difficult to understand the whole science like this one?
Yes, yes.
Mm. Look at this one. Look at the signs in the picture. Can you explain what does it mean?
I can only yeah, understand like three of them is like in the inner cities, like in the center of the city, and the seasides, like um at the beach or the
Mm,
sea area, and the
mm,
countryside in the
mm.
countryside.
Okay, and the suburb. Suburb is mean some area surrounding the city, not inside the city. For example, the center is District 1, District 3, District 5, but the suburbs is Thủ Đức, Hóc Môn, District 2, uh, where the price of the accommodation and other food and drink are pretty prices are pretty a little lower than in the downtown suburbs. The area surroundings the city. This is Ho Chi Minh City and the suburb in these slides. Okay, it also belongs to the city, but it's uh uh surrounding in the surrounding area, not in the city center. What does it mean, the
Oh,
suburb?
oh,
You know this one? Ngoại ô.
oh,
Okay,
oh. Okay, okay.
okay. And then there are four directions for you. Follow, uh, follow the arrow, and then it leads you to the area you want to go. Some people look. I lived in Ho Chi Minh City in the past, for about 6 years, but I'm was still confused about the signs, the pole signs like this, and I got lost so many times. Uh,
Oh.
have you get have you got lost in Ho Chi Minh City until now?
Um, I don't think I have ever get lost here. I got lost here because like when I go out, my friend is always behind me, and she always check the map, so we don't usually get lost. I only like um get to the wrong road that leads to another another place, another
Mm.
destination, but I
Mm.
don't think we ever get lost.
You mean by your side, right? Your
Uh,
friend is always by your side. Okay, not by
yes.
me. Mm.
Oh,
Who are better at directions. That good at directions means you can find the directions mm, easily rather than other people. You and your friend, who is better at directions,
I
or
think
who
my
have okay a good sense of directions. Sense of
I think
direction.
my friend have a better sense of directions than me because
Mm.
I cannot go out without a map, and she's already like knows some roads to her school, to the market, or some
Mm.
places around. Like she
Mm.
doesn't need a map for that.
Okay. Uh, you use Google Map, right? Or a printed map, a paper map, or digital map?
Yes, I use Google Map.
Okay, every time you have the difficulties, you can choose the function listening to the direction in voice. Uh, it can guide you how to go. Maybe it's correct. It's about 99 or 90 to 95% correct. Uh, there are six features in your book. Now repeat after me. Uh, bend,
Bend,
flyover,
flyover,
junction,
junction,
roundabout.
roundabout.
Okay. 1 minute for you to match the word and the picture. 1 minute. Okay.
Bend.
I will start with number five is the traffic light.
Uh,
Tell me the picture. Not it's not necessary to follow the order from 1 to 6. Tell me the answer which you feel you are sure for that better than the other. First,
yes.
traffic lights. What else?
I think number four is flyover.
Yes.
Number one is crossroads.
Mm-hmm.
Number two is maybe uh roundabout, a
Uh,
roundabout.
roundabout something is round. Okay.
Oh,
Round. Okay. So number.
so number six,
Yeah. What does it mean roundabout in Vietnamese?
I think is a wooden.
That's right. We say bùng binh in our um, local village word and in Ho Chi Minh City. If you look at the uh, digital map, Google Map, it said vòng xuyến or vòng xoay. The same meaning, but different regions use different words for this one in our mother tongue. Okay, we have three and two.
I think two is bend. Oh no, junction,
Yeah, okay. Junction.
and the last one is bend.
Yeah, bend. Like when you bend, you stand in front of someone who is in higher position in the family order. You bend to greet them like this one. You bend, okay. And this say, 1, 2, 3, 4 exits. We say crossroad. Two road cross together. And this is 1, 2, 3 exits. We say junction. Ah, have another word. Synonyms of crossroad. Now repeat after me. Intersection.
Oh, intersection.
Intersection. On the way, you travel from your accommodation to your school. Do you go through the intersection or not?
Yes, at the end of the the Phi Street, which leads to my school. It has a
Mm,
intersection, and they have like traffic lights on the road.
mm, okay. Uh, so what is it flyover? Is the kind of road, and is it the normal road or the kind of bridge?
Oh yes, I think
Uh,
it's some kind of bridge.
mm, above our head? Do you feel scared when you ride your bike or motorbike to this area, the roundabout?
Yes. Yeah, we have a bridge near accommodation called Cầu Sài Gòn, and
Mm,
every time I get to the bridge, I feel kind of scared and nervous
mm,
because like the
mm,
street is very big and the
mm,
traffic is like very complicated, and we
mm,
have the bridge is kind of tall, so I'm
mm,
scared of height. So when I move on the street, it feels a little bit like stuff and scary.
mm, Scared.
Oh, yes, scary.
You feel scared and something that that area is scary and you feel scared. Why don't you walk to school and just ride a bike when you need to move to somewhere which is far away from your accommodation, like going to the market, supermarket to buy some food, and most of the time spend time walking to school? It would be safer.
Okay, là
Sorry?
yes, yes.
Now, do you walk to school? Do you still walk to school or started riding a bike, motorbike to school already?
Yes, I'm like I walk to school like almost every day if the weather is not sunny, hot.
Mm. Mm. Okay. Is it still raining in Hotel City now?
No, it hasn't rained for like 2 or 3 days.
Mm. Is it hot and sunny or it's cloudy? Not too hot.
It's cloudy, but it's hot. It's very hot.
Um, how many degrees Celsius? What is the temperature in this place now? During the day and at night?
Oh, I think it's hotter at in the daytime, and at
Mm.
night it's also hot, but kind of it's kind of mild.
Mm. Night is mild. Uh, mild. Let me check this one. Okay, it's a mild in at night. Can you see the screen now with the map?
Yes, you can see it.
Okay. Look at this one and repeat after me. I give you some uh, words for giving directions. But first, if you do the test, someone asking for directions, they could use some uh, uh, these structures. It's not difficult, but I introduce you for the first time, and you can remember and use in the future. Okay, help me to read these five sentences.
Yes. Number one, excuse me, how could you please tell me how to get to the post office from here? Number
Mm,
two, I'm a bit lost. Can you help me find my way to the post office? Number
mm,
three, I'm looking for the post office around here. Could you point me the right direction? Number
mm,
four, do you know where I can find the post office around here? Number five, I'm trying to get to the post office around here. Could you give me some directions?
mm. Okay, good job.
Oh,
And then I give you the phrases, skillful expressions, useful expressions for asking. Okay, now repeat to me. Go straight.
go straight,
Uh, Go straight on.
Go straight on.
For example, you are here, go straight. Or you can say go straight on. Or you can say go straight on, blah, 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 straight.
Oh.
Next, turn right.
Turn right
Turn right.
or turn right.
And turn.
Turn left.
That's right. And you say go straight. This means it's very straight, like this one. But how about the road? The road in that shape, like this one. You don't turn right, don't turn left. We can only one direction. But the road isn't straight. We say go.
Oh, go along the river.
Yeah, go along the river, go along the street. But in this one, just go straight because the street in the map is very straight. Go straight, go along this one. Follow the route. Um, this is the bookstore. You don't stop by the bookstore. If you want to buy something at the bookstore, stop by. But now you don't need to stop by. From this one, move to this one. You go past. Again, go past the bookshop
It's the
and
bookshop.
or we can say,
Past the bookshop.
okay. So the junction. Uh, is there any junction on the map now or just intersection? In this map, junction or intersection?
Yes, I only see intersection.
Intersection is that for direction. That is one. And we say uh, at the intersection of two roads.
Oh,
For example, at the intersection of Third Avenue and Mallory Street, and make to right or to left. You at the junction for another picture. Okay.
okay.
You are here. You are here. Sorry. I want you are here. Okay, at the end of the road. And you need to move to this place. So how many intersections on the way? How many
Um,
intersections?
three.
Three. So we say the first, the second, and the third. If you want to turn right, and this one, so we take the first turning on the right. How about this
Oh,
one? Take the,
uh, is the first turning on the left?
yeah, this one.
Take the second turning on the right.
Uh-huh.
And take the second turning on the left.
Correct.
Take the third turning on the left, right.
And the last one.
Take the third turning on the left.
Okay. Or you can have the second way you say, take the first left, take the second left, take the third left, like this in a shorter phrase. Okay. Next, this is the um we have the intersection. Go through the intersection. Uh like this one. You don't stop, you don't take. This is the intersection. And you are here and you want to move here. We say go through, like you go through the door, go through the space. So go through the intersection.
Okay.
Okay, go through the intersection. Now help me read this one. Go.
Go over the bridge.
Mm,
Go under the bridge.
yes, this
Uh,
one.
Roundabout.
And we say,
At the roundabout.
correct. So how many exits? If you are here, how many exits? For the rest, one,
Two.
two, and three. Because you are here, you cannot count the exits you are standing. So you say the first exit. Huh? The
Four.
the
Second. Six.
second exit. The
The third exit.
the third exit. Sorry, I want to listen again. How can you say this one?
Um, at the roundabout.
Yeah. We have the mistake because we are people from the south of Vietnam and difficult for us to pronounce the sound
Oh,
the. Yeah. Like this one, we say I think, right? We don't say I
yes.
think. We say think
Oh,
and thank. And this one we say the. Uh, in the past, I made the mistake talking with you in that way because I know the way how to pronounce correctly because just because our habits. Uh, and I hope that in the future you can become not only a person working in the logistic field, but I also wish that you can become an excellent teacher, which can
oh,
help you earn a lot of money. If you
oh,
become an excellent IS teacher, you have good pronunciation. Your pronunciation is better than me. Somehow my voice isn't doesn't sound like doesn't sound interesting like your voice. I wish you
oh.
can become you can get better passport if you are patient enough. I wish you can take a test not in second but in third year and get eight or both in the third year, become an excellent teacher. Okay? So of course, sometimes I made a mistake when I say this one. This becomes my habit. You can try and correct yourself. You say huh, the again, mother,
Which mother.
father, right? Father,
Yes.
father. Okay, a little difficult. I think you can do that better than me. I know the pronunciation, but I am not familiar with that way. I would say this, that, these, those. Ah, like, how can you read this one?
Is on the day.
That's right, on the day. A little difficult, but just change gradually until one day you get a perfect pronunciation than me. And you are the one, you are my uh, route. Become an
Oh,
excellent teacher, student.
oh my
From
God.
student list. Okay, you can. I don't want to treat or flatter you. You can become more excellent in English than me. Just follow the way I direct you. Because you have good memory. I'm older than you. I'm older now, so I don't have good memory to remember the thing I teach you. You can accumulate more knowledge than me, so become a more excellent teacher if you want to work online in the future. Okay?
Uh,
You can as an IELTS teacher online, work everywhere you can. As long as you are excellent, you can earn a lot of money. I think if you are excellent enough in the future, uh, maybe I can help you find the students because you have good accent, good pronunciation than me. That's the maybe the way depends on the way we practice. Also depends on your structure of the mouth and the tongue. Make you
oh,
uh, have the perfect pronunciation. Okay,
oh,
this
yeah.
one. Okay, take the first exit.
Take
Ah,
the first exit.
okay, for example, when you reach the roundabout or at the roundabout, take the first exit. How about this one?
Take the second exit.
This one.
Take the third exit.
Okay. I will send you these expressions at the end of the lesson, then you can write down your book to reviews. It's difficult to do listening tests in IELTS regarding the math. They guide you to go around like this one. When you first time get to Ho Chi Minh City, get lost in a chaos. This is the kind of IELTS test. So remember to study these phrases. Keep it in your mind all the time. Ah, okay. Where is the university?
The university is opposite the hospital,
Or,
or the university is across from the hospital.
okay. Where is the supermarket?
The supermarket is next to the gas station.
The second way.
The supermarket is on the right of the gas station. Is to the right. Oh, to the left. To the
To the left. This one use the structure I circled for you. So how about the
uh,
gas station? The gas station is
the gas station is to the right of the supermarket.
okay. Uh, where is the cinema?
The cinema is between the stadium and the restaurant.
Okay. If um uh, if I'm standing here and I turn my back to the park, it means I stand and my eyes looked. This means direct to this one. This is my
Um,
direction. My eye direction is facing the restaurant. So you are standing here. The restaurant is in front of the cinema. How about the cinema?
the cinema is behind the restaurant.
Okay, stadium and cinema.
Oh,
You do this one. Mm.
okay. The stadium is behind the cinema.
Mm. And the cinema is
The cinema is in front of the stadium.
okay. And this is the corner. Huh, on the
Oh,
corner. You live in one room, and we say in the corner of the room, but on the road, we say on the corner of, maybe on the corner of Orchid Street and Rose Street on the corner. Okay. Go past the traffic light. This one, you are here, then you say at the traffic light, turn right, at the traffic light, turn left, at the traffic light, go straight. Ah, this is the intersection or junction.
yes, it's junction.
Junction, okay. Look at this one. Tell me, uh, you are here at the cafe. So first, get out of the cafe and turn right. Okay,
Yes.
continue. Tell me how I get to the bookstore on First Avenue.
Okay, so when you get out of the cafe and you you have your
Say
eye
just
direction.
turn right. Turn
Oh
right.
yes, turn right.
Okay.
Yes, you turn right and go straight on Mallory Street, and
Mm,
at the third turn, you turn left, and
mm,
you go past the beauty shop. The bookshop
mm,
is next to the shop.
okay. Go past the beauty shop. The bookstore is on your right, next to the beauty shop. And sometimes it doesn't mention beauty shop. It's mentioned it's opposite university on Tortile Lane, or it's opposite courthouse on First Avenue. So remember to listen which road do they mention. Some area have three sides or four sides in on four roads. So focus. Remember to notice the detail. Again, take the third turning on the left. You are here at the cafe, turn right, go straight on, and take the third turning on your left or on the left. Okay? Mm. And sometimes they can say go through uh, the intersection of, then they don't tell you go through or anything. They just say go past the restaurant and then turn left. There are so many ways, so you should remember all the expressions.
Oh,
Ah,
okay.
okay. Do you need I send you this one at on your phone now?
Yes, yes.
Now or after the lesson?
After the lesson.
Okay, you can remember. Mm. In this one, you are here. Excuse me, how can I get to the hospital, please?
Yes. You go through the intersection And you go through the first intersection, and at the roundabout, you take the third exit. The hospital is next to the police station.
Mm. Now visit the cinema.
Uh,
Okay, this one. Uh, I'm at the hotel. I'm in the hotel now. I'm at the hotel now. Excuse me, can you tell me the way? How can I get to the stadium?
Oh, okay. So you need to turn right. You take the first turn into the right, and you go straight on Gentle Avenue, and that at the crossroad between the crossroad from
Oh,
oh ở đâu nhỉ? À đây đây
at the crossroad of Central Avenue
Central
and Jasmine
and
Street.
Jasmine Street, you turn left and then you go straight along the road. The stadium is next to the cinema.
Okay, now go past the junction. I'm saying go past the restaurant and the cinema. You can see the stadium on your right, next to the cinema. And remember, only say you are here at this one. And when you give directions, don't say you many times. Just say get out of the cafe, go straight on. Then at the traffic light, turn left. After that, continue going straight. Go past, go past, and don't say you many times. Maybe you are here at the this one, and you can see. And for the other directions, just give the imperative. Ha, imperative. Just put there.
Okay.
Okay. So we return to this book. Uh, I give you 2 minutes. Read the descriptions and fill in the blank for 6 words from exercise 1. Okay?
Okay. Can you tell me
So
which is it? Which
which
page?
page, right? 40. 40. Use the
Uh,
words on 39 and complete the exercise in exercise 2 on page 40. I can type the word for you.
well,
Mm.
okay.
I forgot to share the screen. Sorry, I forgot to share the screen. Okay. Tell me if you done before 10:20.
So we are doing the exercise 3 or 2.
2, 2, 2. Got it? Use the words from exercise 1 and finish this one. Okay? Do you understand?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Okay, I finished.
Okay. Now I want you to read the full sentence and then the answer. Okay. So let's
Well,
start with number one. Okay, it's your turn.
number one, stay in the middle lane so that you can go over the motorway is flyover.
Hmm. Number two.
Number two, you have to wait on the right till it changes for you to turn is traffic lights.
Number three.
Number three, go round and take the third exit on the right is roundabout.
Correct. Next.
Slow down here because it goes to the left quite sharply is bend.
Hmm.
Number five, when you get there, go straight across is crossroad. Um, when you get to the end of this road, take the left turn is junction.
Okay, correct. We move to exercise three. Okay. First, when you do this task, at the before the recording is played for you during the test listening test, they let you 30 seconds to read the math carefully. 30 seconds. What do you read? Read the name of the street. And read the name of the street. Predict the words you can hear. Uh, that they ask you to fill in. Okay. Now read the instruction, please. Help me to
Uh,
read the instruction.
well, listen to the director of sports giving direction from one sports center to another. Write the letters in the correct position on the map.
Hmm. How many letters?
There are six letters.
Six letters and six boxes. So it means when you make one mistake, it leads to the second mistake. When you make two mistakes, it leads to maybe four mistake. Okay.
Right.
Uh, listen to the roundabout. The map is a little difficult because it doesn't indicate where you are now. Are you ready? I play the recording now.
Okay.
Hmm. Do you need 30 seconds? I give you 30 seconds to listen, to observe the map before
Okay.
I start. Okay, 30 seconds. And we have three petrol stations. Ah, this one near the roundabout and near the bend. And the names of the place already help you to recognize where is it. Okay, let's start. Listen, I play the recording for you now. Mm. Truck, truck.
Track 12. Hi, this is Jeff here. I'm calling you all about the inter-college sports competition at the South Hinton Sports Centre next week. I'm really sorry, but there's been a change of plan. We can't have the competition at the centre because of the flooding last week after all the rain. It damaged a lot of our equipment, and also the floors in some of the rooms. Luckily, I contacted the North Hinton Sports Centre, and they've kindly agreed to let us use their centre and their equipment for the competition. So I'm phoning to give you directions on how to get there and instructions about what to do there to prepare. You'll need to meet the others there next Tuesday at about 9 o'clock to get the centre ready. OK, as I'm not sure if you know how to get to North Hinton, I'll give you directions avoiding the town centre because it can be quite busy in the morning. First, come out of our sports centre into Lily Road. Turn left and go about 200 metres and you come to a roundabout. You see a sign to Hinton saying turn left, but that takes you into the centre of town, so don't take that one. Go straight over that roundabout and you come to a crossroads. The left turn here also takes you into the centre, so don't take that one either. Carry on for about 1 kilometre. The road goes up onto a flyover over the motorway to Longchester. After the flyover, you come to the junction with Bramley Road. This is where you go left, because that takes you round the town to the sports centre. Carry on for about 500 metres. Then you go left round a bend, and just after the bend, you see a petrol station on the left. The turning for Hinton is just after that, at the traffic lights, so make sure you look out for it. Turn right into West Road and carry on. The sports centre is on Green Lane, which is just past the Woodland Hotel on the right. You can't miss it. There's a car park there, so you shouldn't have a problem parking. Please don't be late, as we have a lot to do.
Again, listen again.
Oh.
Track 12. Hi, this is Jeff here. I'm calling you all about the inter-college sports competition at the South Hinton Sports Centre next week. I'm really sorry, but there's been a change of plan. We can't have the competition at the centre because of the flooding last week after all the rain. It damaged a lot of our equipment, and also the floors in some of the rooms. Luckily, I contacted the North Hinton Sports Centre, and they've kindly agreed to let us use their centre and their equipment for the competition. So I'm phoning to give you directions on how to get there and instructions about what to do there to prepare. You'll need to meet the others there next Tuesday at about 9 o'clock to get the centre ready. OK, as I'm not sure if you know how to get to North Hinton, I'll give you directions avoiding the town centre because it can be quite busy in the morning. First, come out of our sports centre into Lily Road. Turn left and go about 200 metres and you come to a roundabout. You see a sign to Hinton saying turn left, but that takes you into the centre of town, so don't take that one. Go straight over that roundabout and you come to a crossroads. The left turn here also takes you into the centre, so don't take that one either. Carry on for about 1 kilometre. The road goes up onto a flyover over the motorway to Longchester. After the flyover, you come to the junction with Bramley Road. This is where you go left, because that takes you round the town to the sports centre. Carry on for about 500 metres. Then you go left round a bend, and just after the bend, you see a petrol station on the left. The turning for Hinton is just after that, at the traffic lights, so make sure you look out for it. Turn right into West Road and carry on. The sports centre is on Green Lane, which is just past the Woodland Hotel on the right. You can't miss it. There's a car park there, so you shouldn't have a problem parking. Please don't be late, as we have a lot to do.
Okay, let's check the answer.
Oh.
I'll show you the script. So focus on the word when he say first. First, the signs for you style answer. So the first one,
Is A.
A roundabout. Okay. The next,
Is D. Crossroads.
crossroad. Okay. Next,
E. Flyover.
flyover. Correct. Next,
B. Junction.
junction. Next, a
Bend. F.
bend. And the last one,
Is traffic lights.
Okay, correct. And now we continue. Do you get all the correct answers?
Yes.
Okay. Now listen to the description. To spot 1 to 5 and write the correct number. It means which spot you listen first. So write number 1. Okay?
Okay.
Now can listen to the description. Write the correct number to each spot. Now listen track 13.
Track 13. 1,
This game is similar to tennis, but you don't need to have such strong arms to play it. The playing area is smaller and people hit a shuttlecock, a light object with feathers, instead of a ball. You need to think and move quickly.
2,
You have to be very strong in your arms and legs, but also light and flexible to do this sport because you use your whole body all the time.
3,
You don't need to move around a lot in this sport, but you need to think very fast and move your arms quickly and accurately because the playing area is so small and the ball is so light.
4,
You have to train hard every day to get very strong arms if you want to be good at this sport. You also need to have very strong legs to support yourself, but you don't move around to do it.
5,
People who play this sport are usually very tall, but you also have to be able to run a lot, move quickly, and throw very well.
Do you need to listen the second time or already finished?
Maybe the second time.
Okay.
Track 13. 1,
This game is similar to tennis, but you don't need to have such strong arms to play it. The playing area is smaller and people hit a shuttlecock, a light object with feathers, instead of a ball. You need to think and move quickly.
2,
You have to be very strong in your arms and legs, but also light and flexible to do this sport because you use your whole body all the time.
3,
You don't need to move around a lot in this sport, but you need to think very fast and move your arms quickly and accurately because the playing area is so small and the ball is so light.
4,
You have to train hard every day to get very strong arms if you want to be good at this sport. You also need to have very strong legs to support yourself, but you don't move around to do it.
5,
People who play this sport are usually very tall, but you also have to be able to run a lot, move quickly, and throw very well.
Okay. This is called shuttlecock. What sport do you play?
Is badminton.
Badminton. Okay. Now let's correct and the answer. Number 1,
Number 1 is badminton.
badminton. The shuttlecock, a light object with feathers. Number 2,
Is gymnastics.
gymnastic keyword.
Um, are flexible and whole body.
Use the whole body. Okay. Number 3,
Is table tennis.
correct. Keyword.
Yes, is think very fast and
Mm,
with your arms quickly and accurately.
Here and move around. Don't move around. Think fast, move quickly. The ball is so light. Number 4,
Is weightlifting. Keyword
Mm.
is very strong arms and strong legs to support don't move
Strong legs
around.
and don't move around. Okay. The last one keyword.
That is very tall and run a lot, throw very well, throws
Mm.
well.
And you need to, because you rose, throw the ball into the basket. Okay. How many
Okay.
correct answer have you got?
Have five.
Okay, good job. Take take note this word. I don't write for you. Take note this one.
No.
Shuttlecock. We have also another whole shuttlecock. Wait a minute, I pour a picture for you. This one. This one. You know this? We played when we were in high school. Also
Oh,
called shuttlecock. The same word, but different. Different shape. This is called play shuttlecock, and this is a shuttlecock for badminton with the feathers. That's all. Next word. Uh, we have. Oh, instead of explaining to you, I want you to read the instruction. Okay, let's read for me, please.
right. Listen to the next part of the message. The director of sports is giving instructions for repairing 3 rooms for the inter-college sports competition at the sports center. Write the spot in the correct gap in the table. One of the spot appears twice.
Okay. Are you clear about the instruction?
Okay, I got that.
Okay. So remember, they talk about this one, and they would tell you some keys like the time, and you should work and distinguish AM or PM till the shift by morning and afternoon. And you write this one, we have uh, 6 blanks, but only 5 sports. So use one sport the second time. Okay. When you listened, if you write the word in this place, it takes time for you to focus on other details. For example, number 1 is badminton, so write 1 here, 2 here, or 3 here. Save time. Focus more on listening. Don't miss any details. Let's start. Are you ready?
Yes, yes.
Track 14. Okay, so when you get there, you'll have to start setting up the rooms for the people taking part in the competition. I've been there and looked at the rooms, and the equipment they've got is not as good as ours, but it'll be okay. There's a big storeroom with all the equipment in it. You should be able to get the key from reception. They'll be there waiting for us. There are 3 rooms where the competitions are taking place. Remember that 2 of the rooms have different competitions in the morning and afternoon. So first of all, let me give you the schedule for the morning. The Dean Room is for the badminton competition. There are 2 courts in there, so you'll have to set up both of them. Then, the Carsley Room is where the gymnastics will be, and there's quite a lot of equipment to bring in for that. We have to get the Forster Room ready for the weightlifting, which is taking place in there all day. So once you set up the room for the weightlifting, you won't have to change anything. But there's a lot of equipment to put in there. Now, in the afternoon, the table tennis is taking place in the Dean Room, so you'll need to... Oh, wait a minute. We had to change that because there are no basketball nets in the Carsley Room, so actually the basketball will be in the Dean Room, but as the nets are already there, you won't need to set anything up for that. That means the table tennis will be taking place in the Carsley Room in the afternoon, so you'll have to make sure all the equipment is in there, as there will be a lot to do to change the room around.
Listen again or no?
Maybe no.
Okay. Number 1,
Is badminton.
badminton. Okay, number 2,
is gymnastics.
gymnastic. Classroom, gymnastic. Number 3,
Uh, Number 3 is weightlifting.
for both 3 and
For both 3
3
and
and
6
6. Yeah, because all day, all day. Okay, all day. Number 4,
is basketball.
basketball. No basketball in classroom room, so in the teen room. Number 5,
Uh, Number 5 is table tennis.
table tennis. Table tennis. Okay, we go to the next part. The tips nè. Complete categories in the table. Look at the kind of information carefully and predict the kind of information. Okay. And use some word. Maybe they don't mention the name of the sport, but they mention the equipment, or the name of the court, the court, the place, the ground, for you to play that one.
Whoa.
The sport events. How many sport events?
There are 5.
5. And then the equipment. Next. Okay. Read the words you know. Read the words you know. Avoid the words you don't know. Okay, tell me which word you know from the tables.
I know the nets, the
Mhm.
rings, the tables, the
Mm.
shuttlecocks, and weights and chalk.
Okay. Rings. The ring is the round, like the
Yeah.
boxing ring. Okay.
Yes.
So we would look for the meaning by what the picture. First, voting. Now say voting. Voting horse. Repeat after me. Voting horse. You turn
Um,
up. Voting
Voting
horse.
horse.
Horse. You use the word. This one. I'm not sure that is, but this is the kind of sport, huh? Voting horse. The next one. Hmm. Let me check the pronunciation of this one. Pommel horse.
Pommel horse.
Pommel horse. Take notes in your book. More pommel horse. You have this bar. That's for the working horse. You have the board long. Okay. The next word. Rapid.
Oh.
Rocket. Huh? Rocket. Check the pronunciation for sure. The same rocket. Okay. How about the barbells? This one. I don't know Vietnamese meaning too. The barbells. I see people do that activity in their gym. Mm, okay. Uh, let me check any words. Contestant. 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 Someone who joined the contest. Compete in the contest. We say contestant, and the person who sit on the front to watch. Spectator. Spectator. Spectator in the at the side, not through the screen. Well, with the audience, spectator. Have you ever been to any sport event as a role of spectator? Just
Yes.
watch.
We have a sport festival that called Hội khỏe Phù Đổng every 4 years in my school, and there are usually many of spectators on that day.
Okay. Another word. Remember to take note. Spare part. Spare part or the spare one or anything else. Spare is mean, for example, I have the pen, but I still buy the second pen. Sometimes I use this pen runs out of ink. I have the spare one. Okay, the spare
Okay.
one. For example, I buy a phone, but I also order online another screen. So I have the spare screen. For example, when my phone the screen is broken, I use the spare one. For this one, the available, we have the spare.
Okay.
Now let's start doing this one. Remember, look at the notice. The reminder, only one word, choose only one word. They talk about the equipment. For example, you have enough words and you know this one, you can predict what words you can hear. For example, the basketball, you need a net and
The racket.
basketball.
Oh, the
Basket.
ball. The ball.
The ball and the basket is the nets. Okay, gymnastic. I'm not sure. You need to listen. Table tennis. Okay, badminton. This one. Now listen and write the word. That is missing. Okay, track 15.
Track 15. Now, about the equipment. For the badminton in the Dean room, there are 2 nets in the storeroom to set up, and you know what to do, so it shouldn't take you long. The players will bring their own rackets with them, but there are some spare ones, so take them into the badminton room as well, just in case. There are also a couple of boxes of shuttlecocks, if we need them. For the basketball in the afternoon, you only need to bring in the balls because the nets are always up and ready, so you can do that between the sports events. In the Carsley room, you'll have to get the gymnastics equipment in place in the morning. That means bringing in the vaulting horse and putting it in the middle. Put one mat in front and another behind the horse, and have some other mats ready for the floor exercises. Then on the side, set up the bars for the gymnastics. There are 2 sets of bars, one for the men and one for the women. The other equipment, such as the rings and pommel horse, are already in there, so you don't need to worry about those. It's also a good idea to bring in the tables and nets for the table tennis at the same time. There's enough room to leave them folded while the gymnastics is going on, but you'll be able to set them up more quickly later. The players should bring their own bats with them, but there's a box of bats there, so bring those in as well, as we might need them. For the weightlifting, get someone to help you bring in the barbells and the other weights so that you don't try to carry too much. The bench for the bench press should be in there already, so check that it is when you arrive. But you'll need to bring in the stand with the chalk for the lifters to put on their hands. I'll be there at about 10 o'clock, as I have an appointment first thing, so you should be ready by then, We can check everything together and then get ready to welcome the contestants and the spectators. I hope everything goes well, and I'm sure we can do it. Call me if you need any extra information.
Do you need the second time or already finished?
The second time, please.
Track 15. Now, about the equipment. For the badminton in the Dean room, there are 2 nets in the storeroom to set up, and you know what to do, so it shouldn't take you long. The players will bring their own rackets with them, but there are some spare ones, so take them into the badminton room as well, just in case. There are also a couple of boxes of shuttlecocks, if we need them. For the basketball in the afternoon, you only need to bring in the balls because the nets are always up and ready, so you can do that between the sports events. In the Carsley room, you'll have to get the gymnastics equipment in place in the morning. That means bringing in the vaulting horse and putting it in the middle. Put one mat in front and another behind the horse, and have some other mats ready for the floor exercises. Then on the side, set up the bars for the gymnastics. There are 2 sets of bars, one for the men and one for the women. The other equipment, such as the rings and pommel horse, are already in there, so you don't need to worry about those. It's also a good idea to bring in the tables and nets for the table tennis at the same time. There's enough room to leave them folded while the gymnastics is going on, but you'll be able to set them up more quickly later. The players should bring their own bats with them, but there's a box of bats there, so bring those in as well, as we might need them. For the weightlifting, get someone to help you bring in the barbells and the other weights so that you don't try to carry too much. The bench for the bench press should be in there already, so check that it is when you arrive. But you'll need to bring in the stand with the chalk for the lifters to put on their hands. I'll be there at about 10 o'clock, as I have an appointment first thing, so you should be ready by then. We can check everything together and then get ready to welcome the contestants and the spectators. I hope everything goes well, and I'm sure we can do it. Call me if you need any extra information.
Okay, let's check the name of the equipment for a specific sport. Bench or weight lifting. This one is the bench. The bench, the barbell, the barbells, and here the bench. Not the bench in the park, the bench for you to do weightlifting. Another word is you have the baseball bat. But the listeners recording, the recording doesn't mention the baseball bat. Let's mention the table tennis bat. This one. Okay. So remember, they mentioned 1 or 2 aside this one and another one. So plus S. If they just only mention 1, say don't use S. Correct the answer. Number 1
is balls.
Sorry, number 1 in badminton.
Is nets.
Okay. The nets. So answer because 2 nets. Number 2
is balls.
balls. Two balls. This one balls. Number 3
is I didn't hear that. Is it map?
A mat. Mats, not a mat. Mats.
A map. Okay.
This one. How many mats do they mention?
They are mat with S mats.
1 mat in the front and another mat behind the door and some other mats ready for the floor exercises. So mats, more than 1 mats. Okay. Number 4,
Is bars.
the bars. Okay, set up the bars for the gymnastics. Move to the next number 5.
Is bats.
The bats. Where is it? This one. Okay. Bats. Number 6.
The stand.
The stand. First, the barbells. Second, the weights. Cái cục tạ.
Oh.
Third, the bench. I have to show you the bench of weightlifting. And last one, the truck.
So the
Actually, I'm not sure the truck of weightlifting, so remember, type the name of the sport. No, weightlifting. What is it? It helps you avoid slippery.
Okay.
Because when your hands wet, and it's wet, sweat, and it's wet, and it's slippery, so use this one.
Okay.
I used to hear that they say bowl. This is chalk. Okay. Homework for you. Do this test. Let me check the new words. Provide you some new words. So I provide, but I don't give you the meaning. Judge. Judge the line calls. Check in GPT for the meaning and then do before you do the text. General notes, take notes, general training, and okay, get involved. What? For the other words, I'm sure that you already know the word before. So just 3 words specifically, especially the word here, judge, the line course. This is the verb, and here the nouns. So take it and read carefully. Do this step at home, and I give you another homework. Use GPT to now look at page 47. 47. Record your voice and send me via yellow. The length is 2 minutes. Use GPT to get more vocabulary. Make it complicate. Make it more perfect with some advanced word. I just want you to look for the sample answer and then adapt to your situation. Okay? Make sure the word you use, you should pronounce correctly. Use the word in the spoken homework. I mean, before you decide to use this word, I want you to make sure you know how to pronounce the word. Don't pronounce the word that you don't know how to pronounce correctly. Send me. I have a lot of classes, so send me before Monday. This means your deadline is Sunday. Okay? Okay, thank you. Now we end the lesson now. Good night. Thank you for